Hi Pisces, how are you? This is Mary Ellen coming to you from Moonrise Cottage for your weekly love, soul, heart and soul, soulmate, quantum partner, twin flame. Pick a word that works for you. My guys are saying it's all the same. You know, anybody who you're engaging with, and it may not be a love relationship, that is, my guys just said it, that is really turning you on. And what they're not talking about sexually, they're talking about somebody that you're engaging with that is causing you to shift and grow and change, and things are coming to the surface and arguments and etc. So it was pre-shuffling the deck, and a lot of cards came out, and I kind of looked at, look, okay, so there it is again. Do you see that? That's a soul journey. That's a tower. So last week was a rough week for all the water signs. The readings were really tumultuous. And I know in my life there were some very particular challenges that I had to work through. It was going on within a quantum partnership. But, you know, ultimately, as it always is, it's up to us. We have to be the factors of shift and change and growth in our own lives. And we need to be willing to... Okay, my guys are talking about, you have to be willing to be your own destiny. It is not your partner's job to make you happy or to keep you in alignment with source energy. That's your job. So that's hard, isn't it? And sometimes we don't like it. So Pisces, right out of the gate, if you're new, welcome. This is the theme that my guides want to talk about. So whatever happened last week, the purpose of it was meant to put us all on a new foundation. The foundation of battle. Six of Swords. It's time to move away from that which was binding you. And whatever the troubles were in your partnership, maybe some of you did walk away. Leave me some comments and let me know. But my guides want to just talk about what the efforts were for, how it puts you on a new foundation, what the foundation and how it's functioning. And this is your energy under the light of that message, that theme. Look at that's the Pathfinder. So when you think about the Six of Swords, where you get in that vessel and you take your inner child perhaps and the feminine energy, under the light of some protection, because we see the swords around her, she goes forward across the waters, Pisces, and this is where you're moving into. This is your energy. That's a King of Cups. In this beautiful deck, he is known as the Sacred Pathfinder. He's highly activated at the heart chakra. He's a mystical king. His spear has magical properties, and it is able to clear away obstacles. So, clearly, whatever last week was about for you, this is the energy that you have transitioned into. And my guides are saying should be available into the partnership if you're able to stand in your energy this way. So, a lot of heat, a lot of passion, a lot of desire, able to shapeshift. Travel back and forth to the mystical realm to get a vision and to be able to set a clear path forward, and clear away whatever the obstacles might be. So my guides have been talking about the bottoms of the deck. We see here the Fool card. In Soul Tarot, it is about a soul journey. That's what the Fool card is essentially about. You slumber through your human life and then something comes. A Kundalini awakening. And you go through the portal into the mystical realm, and you go out on a journey to find your destiny. And my guides are saying, and for you this week, that sacred bowl is a bowl of healing. That's what's going to turn your destiny. It's incumbent upon you to take up your own healing from whatever the issues were. Whatever the issues were last week that were keeping you in chains. Okay? Because, all right, Spirit, let's just jump right into it. We're going to do the reading a little backwards today, I guess. So that's the first step for you this week. Connect with your soul. Take a leap of faith because you have the energy available to you to clear away the obstacles. Let's see. Yeah, they want that there, so we'll get to that. So, there were some tower moments. Definitely. I think for all the water signs last week, or some difficulties, or some desire to change. So that's the tower in Soul Tarot. It is the changer of truth. And that which no longer serves you, those things, do you see the bowl? Look. So this soul is going out to have an adventure in the sacred bowl. And there are the things that are being dropped away because they don't serve. So it might be that you have some more, quote, tower moments this week. And if you are using your energy, your male energy, to destroy that which no longer serves you, that is an act of extreme self-enlightenment, right? And my guides are not talking about walking away from a relationship. You might be, but because this is aligned with the King of Cups, that's what the Tower is for. Do you see the obstacles being cleared away? That's the attempt that you are working at. My guides are saying that's what the soul journey is about this week, and it's a soul journey in your human line. You know what's going on here on the earth. That's pretty interesting. So let's see. This came out first. My guides have been telling me just put the split down. So there you go. That's what you want. You want to get rid of whatever is preventing you from reaching that destination. That's the Eight of Wands. Messaging going back and forth. Baby, I'm sorry. You know, when this happens, here's what I want. This is why it's happening. Because this is how much I love you. This is how it feels to be loving you. I want to love myself this way. Love myself enough to be totally bonded with me in a very passionate way so that I can show up for you. Okay? So I'm just going to, you know what, Spirit, what is it you want? There's just, the reading's coming out full bore, my guides are saying. So I'm going to put this as an addendum, okay, to the Tower. There you go. The Warrior of Knowledge. And if we look at this card, we see that there's a massive challenge going on. And that's what you're working on with this Tower energy. Whatever it is that's going on inside you, and therefore your relationship, you want to be done with it. And you're wise enough to use love energy and to ask the spirit realm to help you clear away the obstacles. That's why you're flying back and forth. I love it. It's a wonderful story. So stand in the love. Stand in the joy. Stand in the passion. And let the energy flow from there. Okay? And figure out what it is you are devoted to. So that's the Lover's card. That's the bridge card between your human walk and your spiritual destiny, what your soul circuit is working on. So clearly, when we see the soul, the Fool, show up in the human realm, we know you're having a soul circuit adjustment. My guides are saying. So look at that, the Lover's card. This woman is very serene. She has a lot of abundance at her heart chakra. And she's standing in the reading right next to the King of Cups. The Lovers. Okay? Major Arcana. The Lovers. You've got to go inside. This is the bridge for you. So be serene. Reach your place of serenity, joy, intention, positive intention. Stop thinking about the things that drive you crazy and think about the depth of the love. And then from there, you will find your vision and you will be able to choose your pathway. Do I want to stay? Do I want to go? My guides are telling me those questions are on the table. Things are a little, in some way, yes, this issue is still there and it's big, but things are a little calmer now. So if you're still having a challenge, go inside of you. Okay? Do some prayer and meditation. That's the sacred magician. Again, do you see he's holding bounty at his heart chakra? He's enlightened at the will center within him. Okay? So in this deck, it's the decider of will. That's what brings forward magic. It is always about manifestation. You know, this whole notion of draw to you magnetically that which you desire. Put your focus there. Ask for what you want. Let yourself feel happy and continue to focus on the happiness of, oh, won't it be wonderful when that happens? That's what magic is in this realm for us as spirits walking in a human body. All right, I'm going to have to move all this over. Hang on a second. So, Pisces, I'm glad to see this. You know, I get it. I've got, my guys just said heavy placements of water in my chart. So I had a very challenging week last week. And I had to come to a decision within me. Hang on, I'm going to put that down. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What's going to be my path? Am I going to choose this path of struggle, or am I going to choose to stand in the joy? And that was my decision. I was like, yeah, I want to be in the joy place. And that's what I ended up talking with my quantum partner about. Like, okay, these things are challenging. I feel overwhelmed. What I really want is to stand in joy. That's my life purpose. So that's where I'm going to be. I may not know all the outcomes, but I'm here, and I want to invite you to be with me in that place. So it's a different, that's why my guides are telling that story. So shift your focus, okay, to the joy spot, Joy, joy spot, just to be clear about what I'm saying, okay? Use your own will to move the situation forward. That's a Chariot card. So, we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana in your reading this week. It's a lot of power. It's a lot of energy. And in this deck, the Chariot card, we see this beautiful young woman. It's her activation and her wisdom that moves her forward. It's the horses are just a vehicle. It's all about her. And there's the Sacred Mother and the new growth. So activate yourself in that manner. Okay? Perfect. And move the love. Gosh, I got to move this because I'm going to burn my sleeve. Move the love energy forward. As if it's that simple. But my guides are saying, that's all you have to do, honey. That's all you have to do. And it's hard to believe in that kind of magic sometimes, isn't it? Certainly it is, especially when there's strife on the menu. So, deep down, when you go to that place, you are going to know this is what your soul is desiring. Knight of Cups. See, he has no weapons. You see the light, illustrated by the doves flying around his head. He doesn't have any weapons. But like the Chariot, he's been enlightened. He's been through some kind of a tower moment, death process. The energy emanates from within him. So allow the love within you to emanate. Okay, just let, my guides say it all the time. If you've been following my channel, just let it flow out of you. Just stand in your place. Let the love energy flow out of you. Even if, and I think obviously some of you are still in conflict, still trying to root out those things that don't work, and bring back to the relationship the beauty and the harmony, because it's an interesting story. There's a young guy who had to go out in the forest and fight a wild boar in order to get access to the princess of the kingdom. He was given a task. So take that under advisement, Pisces, between you and your partner. It was a tower moment. It was an extreme challenge. He did win because he used his mystical vision and his magic tricks and all that kind of stuff. So I like this message. You're being acknowledged. There may be still some challenges, and understand that they, to the best of your ability, they should be happy challenges, because when you understand that if you're with a quantum partner, and here's the outcome. Hang on. When you're with a quantum partner, it's going to happen. Because you're with a change agent in your life, the things that the two of you need to experience about relationship, within relationship, the things that come up within you, the judgments you make about yourself, your partner, etc., the love bond, those are the things that need to be released. So this week, things have shifted in a really beautiful way. You're going to be able to release them if you put them right in the center of your soul desires and the love bond, right? The love, the joy. Focus on that and just, look at each other, baby, how can we release this? What do we need to do? I'm unhappy when our focus is that place. So there's the outcome. A prophecy, the augury of battle, the Ace of Swords. You're going to get some divine clarity. You're going to have the ability together. If you see the blue garment, that is transformation. So what this person is doing is singing and chanting and praying blessings upon the sword in order to ask for clarity and purity of thought and mind and the ability to communicate in that way. So that's a beautiful outcome for you, Pisces, as a sentient being, my guides are saying. And so here's, my guides have been liking the little race card deck. So let's take a look at your partner, okay? That's what's going on for you. This popped out when I was shuffling. It just, how sometimes it happens, just flew out of the deck and landed upright. So I'm going to put it right there. So I like it. The sun's coming out. There are going to be moments of celebration. Take them. Your partner wants to celebrate with you. Your partner also wants the full light of the sun to come forward into the relationship. And that person is seeking justice, just like you are. So, understand that your goal is the same. And there is a mechanism in order to reach this goal of clarity and peace and love and justice. And you just got to let the things that are not serving fall away. Because at this moment, your partner's feeling left out in the cold, right? Whatever happened last week, I know because I was right there. It just was so hard. So these are the feelings that need to be transitioned, all right? You have to root them out in yourself. Your partner's got to go through the same thing. So again, right? It's interesting that it's paired with the justice card. And it is this process, the justice, that needs to come forward. When you're standing in the full light of the sun like this, okay, there's cause for celebration. And then this can be resolved. And that's what comes of it, because it's a pregnant moment literally within the relationship. It is the place from which you can manifest joy and abundance, togetherness, love, the ability to manifest and cause the relationship to grow so that the things that are meant to come from the relationship can be born within you, within your partner. All right, when you see the next card. Okay, so I think hopefully this week you're just going to sort of look at each other and say, okay, can we have a truce? I'm feeling that was so intense. And maybe your partner's a little afraid to say, all right, honey, look, so Pisces, it might be incumbent upon you to say, all right, I accept your love offer. I know you're scared. I'm a little scared because that was really intense, whatever it was, because it was true. I think if you haven't seen them, go look at all the water sign readings, love readings for last week. Okay, so your partner wants to come to balance now. They are trying to balance themselves on these rocky seas and these swells that have been coming up. They're doing their best, and they have an intention. And it is, I think, this feeling within them that they don't want to feel out in the cold. They have been insecure. So some of you are with other water signs, I think. Or your partner has significant water sign placements in their chart. So there we go, 10 of Pentacles. Things coming to rights. Happy family, joy, abundance, kids, the dog, the castle, right? All of it. And I like that it's next to the soul journey because that's where you're going. So I just want to, wow, all right. Yeah. Goodness gracious. All right. I'm just going to flash the cards for you, okay? And I'll let you go on your way. Actually, no. I'm going to pick a rune for you guys. All right, so that's the desire, right? It's not the same card, but it's a reflection of that. There is the Six of Swords. So your partner's going through a very similar thing. They just want to be free of this. Okay, you know what? I guess I'll put them right here. Let's just move everything over. We'll just start a new line for you and your sweetheart. Just so you can see, my guides are saying, so you can see the Hierophant, right? Following the Four of Wands, this person just wants a very serious, committed relationship from you, Pisces. Maybe you're not ready. Maybe that's what the fight was about, whatever the Tower moment is. So just understand, get with your partner, and encourage them to discuss what their true motives are, what they really want, what are their fears, how can we come to justice, what do we do? And know that it's just a slow process. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles has an intention to build something strong and stable. But it is a slow process for that person for whatever reason. Well, just because these things take time, right? Okay, final message my guides are saying. Stand together in the temple and collect your destiny. By connecting with the spirit guides, shine a light on the plans. Together. Take yourself to the sacred temple, the place of joy, the spiritual realm, the energy of the King of Cups to clear away obstacles. Shine a light on the plan, start the conversation, know that you're working together with spirit to collect your destiny so that the relationship can grow out of the place that causes all the difficulties or whatever they were last week. It's a fertile moment. That's why the Empress is here, in order to help you see and to bring forward. So I like that we see factors of desires for manifestation, desires for justice, wanting to come to rights on both sides of the equation. Sometimes you got to love the Tower, because the Tower will serve you in a way that nothing else will. And maybe time to trust it. So I totally forgot because my guides jumped right in. So look, that's the card for heaven from the Journey of Love. That from the Mystical Shaman Oracle is the card for journey. So it's reflecting everything that came out. All right. Go to the Sacred Council. Take your journey there for advice and consultation. And you will get the information and the advice and the energy. My guys just said intention and the intention that you need. All right. And look, it's about factors of intimacy. That's the Journey of Love card for you and your partner, right? You want to be in this heaven place. Your partner wants intimacy. They want deep factors of intimacy. Maybe they're insecure and they're asking for too much. Maybe they're being clingy. Maybe that's the source of the, okay, my guys just said the antagonizing factors. So, you have energy to be able to work it out. Intimacy should not mean bondage, right? So those that my guys are saying, that's what you're thinking about. And the Decider of Will, the Magician, is there to help transmute the energy. So sailing into the deeper places of these Tower moments are going to bring forward a lot of joy, a lot of healing. Let yourself take it slow. Your partner actually needs to go slow. They don't come to balance quickly, but this is their desire very clearly. And, the Hierophant, sacred information, marriage, the High Priest, the counterpart to the High Priestess. You see how the Page of Cups is looking at the Empress? Okay, and next to that is the Hierophant. Yeah, okay. My guys are saying, take this challenge, take your love to the temple, and seek your answers there, whatever that means for you, okay? So, Spirit, can we have one more message for beautiful Pisces and their love, their quantum partner? And, this could be, of course, as all readers say, don't get stuck on gender. It could be vice versa. It could be somebody at work. It could be a family issue. It could be all kinds of things. But there's a place in your life where these things are playing out, my guys are saying. What have we got? Yeah, beautiful. All right, let's see. We'll just put them at the apex here. This is lovely. Thank you, Spirit. So this week, last week was the big bang for a lot of people. Stuff just had to come up. You had to sort yourself out, my guides are saying. So this actually is the rune for initiation. So that's why the cards are coming out this way. Let me see. I use the Book of Runes from Ralph Blum. If you don't know, it's really beautiful. This is the new edition. I just got a new one because mine was so old and worn. You can get it on Amazon, and it's $15 or something. So this is the rune Perth. It is about initiation. It's about something that is hidden, a secret matter. So, what's hidden inside the strife? And the potential is it's all of this, which is fabulous. This is a hieratic or a mystery rune, pointing to that which is beyond our frail manipulative powers. So, you can fight about it all you want. It's not going to get you anywhere. You got to come to the love place within yourself, right? Be the cosmic lover and apply love energy to the situation and reflect it to yourself and to your partner. Perth is on the side of heaven. Thank you, Spirit. See that? Look. My guys today are being snarky. They're like, you see, we know what we're talking about. Like that. All right, come on. Don't be silly. All right, so Perth is on the side of heaven, the unknowable, and it has associations with the phoenix, the mystical bird, thank you, Spirit, that consumes itself in the fire and then rises from its own ashes, and its ways are secret and hidden. Okay, they're telling me sacred and hidden. Powerful forces of a change are at work here, yet what is achieved is not easily or readily shared. After all, becoming whole and the means of it is a profound secret. On the side of the earthly or the mundane, there may well be surprises, gains, rewards that you did not anticipate. On the side of human nature, this rune is symbolized by the flight of the eagle, soaring flight, free from entanglements. I like that. Lifting yourself above the endless ebb and flow of the ordinary life to acquire a broader vision. All this is indicated here. As one of the cycle runes, Perth stands at the heart of initiation. Nothing external matters here, except as it shows you your inner reflection. This rune is concerned with the deepest stratum of your being, the bedrock on which your destiny is founded. And for some, Perth means experiencing a death. If need be, let go of everything. No exceptions, no exclusions. Nothing less than renewal of your spirit is at stake when you draw this rune. So, love the challenges to the best of your ability. And then the next rune that came out, it's fabulous. It's about signals from the universe. So it is about the benefits and gains through challenging things. All right? It's associated with Loki, the trickster god. Okay, a lot streaming through about that, but they're talking about the tower and this stuff that comes up, and it looks terrible, but it's actually there to serve you. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. Let's put that right there with the tower. Okay, that's the rune Anzuz, and the keynote is receiving messages, signals, and gifts. Even a timely warning might be seen as a gift. This message might be that of a new life unfolding, and new lives begin with new connections, surprising linkages that direct you onto a new pathway. Take care now to be especially aware during meetings and visits, chance encounters maybe, particularly with persons wiser than yourself. You see the Hierophant, the Empress is here, the Temple, right? My guides are pointing like that. They're saying that, and they're pointing to the sword of victory. Okay? Yeah, and the council, etc., etc. So you have a lot of bounty around you in that way to help you resolve the challenges, whatever they might be. So don't hesitate to go and get some counsel, okay? When the messenger rune brings sacred knowledge, you are truly blessed. Loki is the ancient trickster from the pantheon of Norse gods. He is a reminder that even scoundrels and arch thieves and things that look like that can be the bearers of wisdom in your life. And when you draw this rune, expect the unexpected. The message is always a call to a new life. Anzuz is the first of the 13 cycle runes. So you're on a new cycle. Thank you, Spirit. That's fabulous. And it's, my guides keep saying, it's right on time. The 13 cycle runes focus directly upon the mechanism of self-change, and as such, they address our need to integrate unconscious motives with conscious intent. Drawing on Zeus tells you that connection with the divine is at hand. It is a signal to explore the depths, the foundations of life itself, and to experience the inexhaustible wellspring of the divine in your own nature. At the same time, you are reminded that you must first draw from the well to nourish and give to yourself. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. And then there will be more than enough to nourish others. This rune signals a new sense of family solidarity in these moments. Beautiful. So you can get through it, whatever it is. I suspect you're already working your way through it. Beautiful Pisces, and whoever your love, family member, co-worker, whatever this is about. It's serious business. And you totally have the capacity to crush it. My guides are saying. So, hey, thanks for being here. Always do me the service of giving me a hug and a kiss and click the like button for me. I'll look forward to seeing you next week. Drop some comments and let me know how you're doing, okay? Thanks, everybody.